On 1st and 10, here's Beck. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a way to get your career started. Week 1 for the rookie, and he throws a touchdown. Greg, this is what they wanted when they took him in the draft.
Well, think back to the draft, Mike. There was a lot of speculation on where all these quarterbacks would end up falling and rising and end up settling with their franchise. And I can tell you, from talking to them this week, they think they have their man. And I'll tell you what, that's a good confidence boost here early for the young rookie.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now a play fake. Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to find David Njoku.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll go again with Hampton, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, LA.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score. Chargers 10, Cardinals 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Love. And will bring this to about the 34-yard line. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This will be a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here is Beck. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Beck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Beck now on 2nd down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw once more is Beck. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chad Ryland.
And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
Chargers 10. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how goofies will move for the green. Saying we on the same.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at
Now,
the 32-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Omarion
For the
Hampton.
most part, he's been very
Incomplete.
accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
See what they have for second and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
41 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10. A give, and here comes Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Herbert. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Max Melton. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, back. He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. That'll bring up 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Beck. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Now it's Beck. Again, working deep downfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The rookie from Miami, there on the stop.
Brings up second and
Ball
9.
on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Once again, it's Love. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On first down, it's Beck. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A first down throw for Beck. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Beck. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll try to pick it up with Love. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's an Arizona first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's going to be caught. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chargers 10. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hampton. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard
Sometimes
line.
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he will score. Game on. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for two.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
To kick off for the Chargers.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard run.
Inside the 20. And he will score. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week one.
His kick is good.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, a run with Hampton. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, right back to Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second
Ball
and 6.
on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a man downfield, that's Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And Good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 30.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 5.
Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Throwing, Herbert. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, it's just a tough spot for a quarterback. Fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know you have to kind of force the ball downfield a little bit if you're going to have any chance of coming back. And the defense is just sitting back there saying, you know, throw it at us. Thank you. We'll take it. And they end up taking that one back for a touchdown. And it looks like it's celebration time right now on that sideline.
Makes the score Cardinals 35. Chargers 18. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. The ball's out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They put Ryman in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Love. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Short of the goal line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you...
And he's got another one! Jeremiah Love! Touchdown, Cardinals! It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Chargers 18. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Baker on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Taken down at the
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
Brings up
Greg and
2nd
I
and
back
a yard.
on EA Sports after this. 2nd and a yard. Now it's Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
28 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
Herbert now on first down. Exiting the pocket right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
That is brought in the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
Touchdown Chargers.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Chargers will line up for the
To throw is Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Cardinals 42, Chargers 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On 1st and 10, here's Beck. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
7 yards.
So this is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. And the pocket starts to collapse. The good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield, and they can feel that pass rush. You don't always have to see it, but once those eyes go down, it's going to be trouble.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Beck. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third down.
From the gun, here is Beck. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. They snap it to Beck. This is intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A ball deep for the end zone. And And the Cardinals will take over here, just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Love. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here we go. One final play. Airing one out for Bourne. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one